Hello mortals, you're about to witness the end of the world. Well, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and certainly not while you're watching this video. But rest assured, your world will end someday. So will my world. In fact, one day every world will end. Every star in the night sky, every planet in the Milky Way, even time itself will vanish. But how will it happen? In this video, we look at the Big Freeze, the Big Rip, and the Big Crunch. Three terrifying possibilities for how the universe will end. And one of them is already in motion. So hold on to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. You're in for one hell of a ride. The first possibility is slow and gentle, almost peaceful. It's the Big Freeze, also known as heat death. Let me explain. Right now, our universe is expanding. Each galaxy is made up of countless stars. Our sun is just one of trillions in our galaxy. These stars twinkle into existence when giant clouds of gas and dust collapse under their own gravity. As they collapse, the particles slam into each other, increasing in speed and temperature until atoms start splitting apart. Then nuclear fusion begins. Hydrogen atoms combine into helium and light is released. This process powers stars for millions or billions of years. But like all fuel, it eventually runs out. When the sun's hydrogen runs out, it will expand, engulfing Mercury, Venus, and even Earth. What's left of the solar system will be thrown into deep space. Meanwhile, the majority of stars in the Milky Way will be in their final stages of life, red giants. They'll be enormous and dying. Now, our solar system isn't alone. Most planetary systems in the Milky Way will be ripped apart by the expansion of the universe. Planets will drift away from their stars, and some will find themselves orbiting around dead suns. And this is where the Big Freeze comes in. Imagine a universe where stars stop shining, planets grow cold, and everything drifts apart into endless darkness. Trillions of years from now, every star will die, leaving behind only frozen planets floating through a cold, dark universe. Galaxies would move further and further apart as space expands. Gravity would weaken. Stars would flicker out one by one until every particle of matter would be alone in the endless darkness. And that's just the beginning. Here's the thing. The universe doesn't just contain normal matter. For every atom on Earth, there are far more atoms that we can't see. Dark matter. And then there's dark energy, a mysterious force that makes up 68% of the universe. Dark energy is responsible for the acceleration of the universe. As the universe expands, dark energy pulls galaxies apart. The strength of this pull is constantly increasing, meaning the universe is accelerating. But why? No one knows. But let me tell you this, whatever the reason, the expansion of the universe will not slow down. Trillions of years from now, it will continue to speed up, meaning the distance between galaxies will increase faster and faster. And that's where the second possibility comes in. The Big Rip. In the Big Rip, dark energy doesn't just accelerate the expansion of the universe. It becomes so strong that it tears the universe to shreds. Let me explain. According to the laws of physics, gravity holds things together. That's why we don't fly away into outer space. But right now, the expansion of the universe caused by dark energy is starting to overcome gravity. In a few trillion years, gravity will no longer be strong enough to hold galaxies together. Galaxies will rip away from each other. Then, hundreds of billions of years later, the expansion of the universe will tear apart everything. Planets, stars, even atoms. And here's the worst part. It's inevitable. There's nothing we can do to stop it. It's like trying to hold a carrot with your fingers. At first, it's easy. But as the carrot gets bigger, it becomes harder and harder to hold. Eventually, the carrot slips through your fingers and falls apart. That's what will happen to the universe. It will slip through the cracks of space-time and tear itself apart. Fortunately, we have plenty of time to prepare. We could pack up all the galaxies and leave. Just kidding. There's nothing we can do. We're trapped in the universe and there's nowhere to go. But what if the universe doesn't just tear itself apart? What if it ends with a bang? Enter the Big Crunch. Here's how it works. Stars shine by nuclear fusion. Planets orbit stars because of gravity. Black holes swallow anything that gets too close. And galaxies rotate because of inertia. All these phenomena depend on the balance between gravity and the expansion of the universe. But what if gravity gets stronger than dark energy? What if gravity wins? That happens. The expansion of the universe will flip and the Big Crunch will begin. Let me explain. Galaxies will pull inwards. Planets will fall towards their stars. Atoms will break apart. Then light will start traveling backwards. Time will flip and stars will explode in reverse. All of this will happen at 99% the speed of light. Everything will be heated to unimaginable temperatures before being crushed together. And then the Big Bang will happen again, restarting the universe. Some scientists even believe that this is how our universe began. The Big Bang wasn't the beginning, it was just another ending. So which one's our fate? Well, it's impossible to say for sure. But right now, the universe is accelerating, making the Big Freeze the most likely scenario. But dark energy is still a mystery. If its behavior changes, the Big Rip or Big Crunch could still happen. I guess the bottom line is we're all doomed. But hey, who's counting? Okay, don't worry, this isn't really the end. Anyway, thank you for watching.